Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me. So for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chartered Environmental Health Officer Natalie Stanton, and I'm here to help you get confident with food safety in your business. So if you've ever wondered how environmental health officers actually calculate your food hygiene rating, then this is the video for you. I'm going to break down the 3 key areas that an officer assesses during a food hygiene inspection so that you know exactly what they're looking for, and then you can go on to pass your food hygiene inspection with flying colours. And if you want to go deeper and make sure that your business is fully prepared to get a top rating, I'll also tell you where you can get more support at the end of this video. So why am I qualified to talk to you about this? Well, I'm a Chartered Environmental Health Officer. I qualified back in 2011 and I've worked in local government until 2022 for both London boroughs and for some district councils as well. And I've inspected food businesses ranging from restaurants, takeaways, cafes, and even home-based businesses, all the way through to hospitals, care homes, food factories, you name it. And I've also worked in the private sector, including as a food safety advisor to XL London. Now, during my career, I've also handled food poisoning outbreaks, closed some food businesses down in extreme circumstances, and recommended prosecution of some food businesses as well, again in extreme cases. So now I run my own business as a food safety auditor, trainer, and course creator. And over the years, I've really seen how nervous food business owners, managers, chefs, and even their teams get when they hear that the EHO is coming for an inspection, or that the EHO is turned up for an inspection. Like, many see us as like the enemy, someone to fear, but honestly, we're not. EHOs are here to help you out and to help ensure that your business is running safely and legally. And to be honest, this video is the one I wish I could have sent to food business owners and their teams when I worked in local government. Because in my experience, as soon as people understand the 3 key areas that are assessed, they're able to work towards achieving a top food hygiene rating. So without further ado, let's dive in. So the first area that an environmental health officer scores you on is called food safety and hygiene procedures. This basically means, are you handling food safely? So they'll look at storage, so are raw and ready to eat foods kept separate? They'll look at preparation, so for example, are your staff following safe food handling practices? They'll look at cooking and cooling, so are foods cooked properly? Are they cooled down quickly and safely? They'll look at reheating, so is food being reheated safely? So let me give an example here. One of the biggest mistakes I've seen in food businesses is poor cross-contamination control. So things like raw chicken being prepared on the same surface as a ready-to-eat food item, such as salad, or being stored on the same shelf. And that alone, so cross-contamination alone, can seriously affect your food hygiene rating. So this is a quick overview, but in my Inspection Ready course, I break down exactly what environmental health officers will check under these areas and common mistakes that can lead to a low score. So I'll give more on that later. So next up then, the second area is called structure and cleaning. And this is basically about how clean and how well maintained are your premises and equipment. This includes things like general cleanliness and housekeeping, the general condition and layout of your premises, pest control, so are there any signs of pests? That's something the officer is going to be looking for. And waste control, so is waste being stored correctly? Hand washing and sinks, so are there enough facilities? Are they clean? Are they provided with hot and cold water, soap, paper towels, and so on? Now, first impressions really matter here. if an EHO walks into a dirty kitchen, let's face it, that's gonna set the tone for the whole inspection. And trust me, like, I've been to places where the wash hand basin was so filthy, I didn't even want to use it myself. So think about it. When you go to wash your hands and you're feeling like washing them in a filthy wash hand basin means that your hands are actually going to be more contaminated than had you not washed them, then you know the inspection isn't going to end particularly well. So it's just about thinking about these basic things and having them in place. And then finally, the third area that an environmental health officer assesses is called confidence in management. They're assessing their confidence in how food safety is being managed in your business. So this is largely about paperwork, but not entirely. But in terms of paperwork, there is something that every food business needs, and this is a written food safety management system. Now, I'll tell you in a minute where you may be able to get a written food safety management system for free, which is suitable for most businesses. Essentially, under this third area, your food safety management system is absolutely key. Every food business legally needs to have one, and if you don't have it documented, you are unlikely to score a food hygiene rating above a 1. Now, if you're a small food business, then you might be able to use the Safer Food Better Business Pack from the Food Standards Agency. I have a copy here, so it's completely free to download. I'll link to it below. You can also buy it online already printed at places like eBay, Amazon, etc. I also have a step-by-step video on exactly how to complete the Safer Food Better Business Pack. I'll link to that below as well. But here's the catch. The paperwork alone won't save you, because EHOs are going to check, are you actually following what you've written down in here? When I used to do inspections, I would pick something from a business's food safety management system. For example, I may pick something like storage of food in fridges. And I'll go and check in the kitchen, are they following what it says in their food safety management system? And if I found discrepancies, I would dig a bit deeper. Now, this is why it's absolutely crucial that your team follows procedures. So, want to be fully prepared for your food hygiene inspection? In this video, I've given you an overview of what EHOs check. But if you do want to go deeper into this and make sure you're fully prepared to get the best possible rating for your business, then I've created an on-demand course called Inspection Ready. And within this Inspection Ready course, you'll learn exactly what to expect when it comes to a food hygiene inspection, including the roles and powers of environmental health officers. Then you'll learn what to do before to get prepared for your inspection, during that moment of pressure, and then also after your inspection as well. We'll take an even closer look at the 3 areas an EHO assesses to work out a food hygiene rating. And this is where I'll share with you the key things they're going to be looking under each area, so that you can make sure you have all of these things in place before your inspection. And finally, we'll look at what to do if things don't quite go as planned during your inspection, and then what to do at a few tips of what to do at the end of the inspection as well, so you can continue to improve in your business. Now, if you want to take the guesswork out of your inspection then and get fully prepared, please check out my Inspection Ready course. I will leave the link in the description below. And then if you'd like a free inspection checklist to work through and help you get started, then I have created one that you can download. I will drop the link to that in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very best in your food hygiene inspection, and I'll see you in the next video.